obnoxious.
Are they obnoxious?
Absolutely obnoxious.
Uh-huh.
These fucking birds.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god. Yes. Yes, please. Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you like your coffee?
I did. Drank it all before we started.
You have a fucko cup?
Yes. Well, it's not mine. Well, it's honorarily mine. See, before before I moved in with Faye and Nils, that's Nils's mug. But whenever I would go over to their apartment, I would use it. So it was basically my mug because I was the only one to use it.
Uh-huh.
It would rile a few feathers whenever I called it my mug. But at this point, I think it's just safe to say that it's my mug. I think it's fair and safe to say that. You know?
Mm-hmm.
There's no one around to really refute it. But there's no need to refute it because it's basically the truth. So we're fine.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I wanted to tell you about my roller skating adventure that I had.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Last week?
Mm-hmm.
Last weekend.
Yeah.
So I have,
and it's specifically roller skates, right?
yes, because I have a pair of roller skates.
Mm-hmm.
They're a pair of vintage roller skates. Like, they're old. My parents got them for me a while ago, and I had, like, indoor wheels for indoor skating. But I'm like, you know what? It's summer. I want to, like, do it for
summer belongs to you, right?
Summer does belong to me. I want to do it for fun and for fitness. So I went out to the nearest skate shop that sells roller skating stuff, which is like 45 minutes away. And I bought some new wheels and bearings, right?
Why didn't you just, like, get them on Amazon?
Because I didn't want to. Because I wanted to go to a shop and buy stuff for it. Because that way I went there, and then even same day, this is where my story is going, I was able to go out later that day and use them, right?
Uh-huh.
So I went out to a trail in downtown and was going for a while. It was really good. Very successful. I was getting my balance back, starting to work on my crazy legs, doing some fun, like, wibbly wobbly turny stuff. And then, like, took a break after about 45 minutes. And I was like, maybe I should start heading back to my car. And so I started on my way back to my car, and I'm like trying to do the carving thing I was doing earlier, and I'm like, what the fuck? Because I couldn't turn right, and my foot was going like this on the left side. I'm like, what the hell is happening? And I fell and got some pretty bad road rash on my leg for a while. And then I'm like, what the fuck? That shouldn't have happened. I know the hill was steep, and it was a little scary, but I could have done it. So I tried again, and then, like, I couldn't go more than, like, probably 6 feet without, like, having to fall over onto the grass. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with my skate? And I look at it, and the trucks, like the part where the axle sits for the wheels, there's a little cushion that lets you, like, that you can loosen it so that you can, like, kind of turn on each one. Yeah. I pull it up, and it's falling out in pieces. It literally got old and brittle because they're old skates. Yeah. So they just disintegrated while I was using them because they were old. So now, instead of whenever I take my skate and I shake it and the wheels are supposed to stay in place,
does it just fall
the
out?
bottom one goes. So there's no stability when I stand on it.
Yeah.
So I had to take them off and walk back to my car because I couldn't skate back to my car safely because my skates were broken.
You just want to do it with one?
No, I really didn't want to.
Carry one skate and you just wheel, like, on one foot?
Just have a really strong right leg.
It's basically like skateboarding, but with one skate. And
I'm, like, constantly pushing and not, like, having my foot come up to rest.
Yeah.
That's kind of basically what it is. No, so I was really sad because I was so looking forward to just, like, skating. It was such a beautiful afternoon. Great weather. And then I had to stop because my skate broke, and I was really sad. And I don't know if for that particular kind of skate, because it's an older skate, that I can replace that part. So I may just have to buy new skates. So I'm really sad.
Or hear me out.
What?
You can upgrade.
To
roller blades.
I see. Now, don't get me wrong. I have been also lusting after rollerblades. I've been wanting to just get wheels on my feet and go. But I had roller skates, so I was like, I may as well get these to a usable point outdoors. But now that they're broken, I'm at a crossroads.
Yeah.
You see.
Yeah, you are.
I need to research first to see if I can fix them. I want to do that first.
Mm-hmm.
But if not, I have to decide whether or not to go the skates route or the blades route. And I don't know. For what I want to do, skates are what I'm leaning toward. Because you can dance on blades, just not the same way. And the moves I want to learn on skates aren't one-to-one translatable to blades.
But think of all of the cool action things you can do with blades.
But I'm not looking to do cool action things.
Like, don't you want to live the Sakura dream of blading up a ramp?
That's really tempting, isn't it?
On what are those things called? Like a half pike? Is that
half
what
pipe.
It is? Yeah.
Because it's like half of a pipe.
Yeah. And just like jump onto like a giant bird.
I would like to do that, but I could do that on skates. People do park skating with roller skates and do.
You're
pretty cool
right,
stuff.
but isn't it so much cooler with the rollerblades?
See, I don't know.
There's something about the forward momentum that you instantly feel with blades.
You kind of do. It's true. I will admit. You can. It feels like you can go faster.
It feels like you can synchro summon as you're blading.
Feels like you can synchro summon. Is that what it feels like?
Going fast.
When are we
makes me feel alive.
When are we gonna get the when are we gonna get the Yu-Gi-Oh series where they duel on roller skates or blades?
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Yuya does use Heelys and he duels while riding Heelys.
Yes, what a champion. Oh my god, that's awesome. Man, I just want to live my Jet Set Radio dream.
You're right, with rollerblades.
There's characters with skates.
Yeah, but the ones people remember have rollerblades.
I'm pretty sure Gum has skates. Do people remember Gum?
I don't.
Wait a minute. Does she? Let me let me fact check myself real quick.
Wow. Wow. Embarrassing even.
I am not. Nope. Not true.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Okay. Well, you do that.
Yeah.
The journey back to Nefidu's room is when it all hits me at once. And I have to consistently wipe my eyes in case anyone like Alex, Nefidu, or Kato comes around the corner and sees me.
Shit, Gum has blades.
Let's go!
I can't remember. There was one that I like to play as, but I can't remember her
not
name.
Your favorite.
Her name was it? No. Fuck.
Have fun with that. I already desperately miss Amicus, and now that I've just left him, I'm reminded of how alone I feel now that he's not out always by my side. Next time I visit, I'll bring a bunch of stuff to say, do, and eat.
Fuck, she has blades too.
We're winning it. We're winning it. Blades gang.
Anyway, it's fine.
Comment if you prefer, if you're a rollerblade Chad.
Oh my god.
Or a roller skate virgin.
Fuck off. God. They're used for different things.
Or wait, what's that one thing you have, like the average fan versus the average enjoyer?
Yeah.
Well, rollerblades are clearly the average enjoyer, right?
No. Oh. There was an episode about this this very dilemma on Rhett and Link's The Buddy System, because Rhett and Link had a TV show on YouTube, I think it was.
Mm-hmm.
And it was very good, but there was an episode where the boys got roped into rival gangs, one who was on roller skates and one who was on roller blades, and then they made them come together by singing a song about how they should join forces to hate ice skaters because they don't have wheels.
There we go.
And people
Ice skaters are the worst.
They say people without wheels are buttholes. And then at the end, when the gangs are together, each of them are wearing one roller skate and one roller blade.
Oh my god. I can't imagine the dungeon food is any good. Maybe we can find more privacy next time, and we'll be able to plan things out. Maybe pass information on to him somehow.
Oh yeah, we visited Amicus
In the dungeon. Yeah.
That's right.
The thought of this makes me feel a little better, and my eyes are mostly dry as I near the jackal's room. It's at that moment that I get a strange whiff of something in the air. Like mothballs? That's all that comes to mind. It's something that I've never smelled in the palace before, and I find myself pausing in the hallway, looking around. And nothing seems out of place. It's quite bright, and it's usually as it usually is, but that's when I realize where I am. There's a door to my left, and I immediately know that's the meditation room. I remember that Cassius mentioned that he wanted to meditate to talk to the parents. Is he in there doing that right now? And is that what is that smell part of it? It's reminded me of the night I met Amicus, that I smelled something like burning rubber in the air. This isn't that, but I have to wonder if maybe the parents emit this odd smell when they arrive. I stand there for a while, listening. I don't hear anything, but the smell continues, and I know now that it's definitely coming from the room. My eyes are squarely locked onto this on the black panel. I want to open it, but I know I can't. If Cassius really is in the middle of talking to the parents, I could ruin everything. So I start to turn away, deciding that I'll ask Nephidu what might be going on in there. But as I do, the door opens, and a cloud of billowing white smoke comes out.
He's a quivering, a shimmying, and a shaking.
He's a shaky boy.
He's a shimmy and shaking.
I gasp and jump back, seeing a figure standing in the doorway. It's Cassius, and he's hacking and coughing, gasping for breath. I can see that he's shaking too, and I'm about to back away when he locks eyes on me. His eyes are wide, bloodshot, but I can see that what looks like vomit on his chest. His muzzle hangs open, as if trying to talk to me. He's hyperventilating, though, and that's finally when I step forward. Cassius, are you okay? I have to walk into the cloud to get him, but I've enveloped in that chemical smell, immediately coughing out the acrid. Yes. Wait.
Acrid.
Acrid. Wait.
Acrid. There's no ick.
Mm?
Acrid just means bad. Because you're thinking acidic, but acrid is another word entirely. Acrid is more like a bad... I mean, it just means bad. Like a bad smell.
Okay.
An abrasive smell.
An acidic smoke.
Yep.
Help me! Cassius reaches out to me, and I catch his paw. Really? Okay. Immediately he slumps against me, and I stumble under his significant weight.
He's like tiny. What do you mean significant weight?
Well, he's small for a wolf, but
I guess bigger. I mean, he's gonna be bigger than Marco.
He's probably bigger than Marco.
Probably.
Yeah. Nowhere near to that of Amicus, but he is a wolf after all.
Yeah, fair.
What happened? I tried to peer into the room, but it's so smoky I see what looks like a little fire in the middle, a pot burning something inside. Did Cassius hotbox himself with something?
Dang, bro. Oh, no.
Would that make you like Cassius more?
No.
That he's a hotboxer?
No. Not really.
He gets onto spaceships, like just whole thing.
Did I tell you the story about how my grandma...
Yeah?
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. I forget if I've told that story on here.
On here? I don't know.
I don't know. It's fine. My grandma hotboxed her car one time during Thanksgiving. It was awesome. I went up to say bye to her, and I hugged her. And I'm about to walk past her, and she's like, "You don't want to walk that way." And I look up, and just the door that she left open, this huge billowing cloud rolling out, and my cousin sitting in the other seat of the car. So funny. One of my favorite experiences. One of my favorites. I need to go see her.
As long as they're having fun.
Yeah.
Parents! Demons! I don't know what to do.
He's just weak.
Facts. At first, I start to try and pull Cassius along towards Nephida's room, but I immediately switch course, deciding that I definitely won't make it. Amicus's room is closer. I just hope I can still get in there. I can't! Cassius whines and then suddenly lets out a retch. I try to ignore it. Just really want to do that?
I did it really quietly, so it might not matter.
Oh, okay.
I'm not gonna do it again. It's fine.
more clippable Darian noises.
I'm just gonna. The only time I'm gonna make noise is to read. That's all.
Sure. Sure.
That's all. That is it.
Mm-hmm. I try to ignore it, just kind of hoping that someone else will come around the corner to help me, even if it's Kato. As I'm thinking this, I realize that the hall seems to stretch further and further ahead of me. The light takes on an odd quality, is strangely sharp and bright, and just like that, I instantly fall into what feels like a dream.
Ooh.
That's normal.
I kind of love that.
That's the opposite of Echo. It's blue.
It is blue, yeah, huh?
God damn it. What were you smoking? But parents!
Oh, he was smoking the
His
parents.
parents, yeah.
He rolled up the parents and took a huge rip.
Cassius squeaks. I'm angry, not just because this dumb wolf got me high on who knows what.
Way to get that contact high. Oh,
Right.
I touched a high person, so now by approximation, I am also high
Facts.
through skin to skin contact.
But because I'm realizing that this is what Cassius was referring to when he said the traditional technique of contacting the parents had worked. All he was doing was getting high on some DMT shit. This is how it's always been? Are the aliens just getting their crazy parent ideas from some drugs? The hall continues to extend ahead of me, and suddenly I feel like I'm looping in time, like time doesn't matter at all anymore. I can see why Cassius is panicking. I'm starting to myself. After what seems like an eternity, I manage to find Amicus's door. As shakily, I reach out and press the panel, the door sliding open.
Ooh.
I practically throw Cassius onto the bed. He seems to have stopped blubbering at this point.
I kind of like this palette more for the room than
It's
the
nice.
original
It's
one.
nice.
It's cool and comfy.
Right? That's not what I wanted.
Nope.
I always forget how sensitive the buttons are on your mouse.
They're very sensitive.
Like, with my mouse, you gotta click.
Yeah. Well, see, I bought this mouse because it's a quiet one. It doesn't really make a clicking sound. So the buttons have to be really sensitive so you don't have to press really hard so it doesn't make a clicking sound. That's just the way it's designed.
I know, but I like where I have to actually, like, click.
Yeah, you want to have strong finger muscles.
Yeah.
From using your mouse.
Yeah!
I bought that one as a stealth mouse so that it could be quiet.
I always wondered if people find the sound of my mouse clicking annoying in my videos.
I mean, I don't find it annoying. It's not something that really bothers me personally.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like for that one because I had bought two mice when I bought this one.
Yeah, you bought two mouses.
I bought two mice. I bought this one, and I bought a clicky one that was LED or RGB like my gamer keyboard to go with my clicky clacky gamer keyboard. And let me tell you, there are some days I love my clicky clacky gamer keyboard because I love the clicks and the clacks.
Yeah.
Other days I wish I had a silent keyboard.
No, you have to be flexing that you're a pro gamer at all times.
I do that every day. Look at what fell out of my pocket. A game system.
You mean the greatest game system ever
Okay,
made?
it's still on. I was wondering if you turned it off.
No.
Like, powered it down.
No. I wouldn't do that. It's fine.
Okay.
I collapse onto the sofa. My anger at the wolf and so-called parents dissipates from my mind as the high increases. I raise my hands in front of my face and immediately regret it as they start to stretch and bend.
Oh, we don't get a CG of stretchy, bendy hands?
Nah. Quickly, yes, that is the word quickly. I jerk them back to my chest, hugging myself, trying to keep my breathing under control. It feels like I'm sinking into a crater. Yes. Like the ceiling is raising above me, and that time won't stop moving again. I gasp and clutch at the cushions, shutting my eyes, trying to calm myself down. You seem to be worried about something. Want a stress tablet to help you out?
I love how casual calm is.
Yeah.
Because he said wanna instead of do you want.
You seem to be bleeding out. Would you like a bandage?
You seem to be bleeding out. Would you like an adhesive medical strip?
Oh, that voice. Sounds kind of like calm. Kind of not. They help you chill. What?
Calm, being a bro.
My confusion over Calm's voice melts away, and mercifully, darkness takes me.
Oh, we fucking died. Oh, do we get to see Big Dragon Space Daddy again? Shit.
I am relieved to find myself back up in space. I float, content, calm, happy, even though I sense someone watching me just behind me. There is no behind me because I don't have a body anymore. Instantly, the feeling creeps just outside of my awareness. Whenever I try to focus on it, it slips away. So instead, I just let go of floating in space, feeling almost nothing. And feeling nothing right now, after everything, feels good. But after a moment, I start to get vague, far-off feelings. Not my own feelings, but the feelings of others, and I pick them up like distant whispers.
You didn't let me do it. It's fine. We can move on. The moment is
That's right. I'm going to sandbag you.
The moment is past. Did you know I was going to? Is that why you kept reading?
No.
Okay.
I just kept reading.
Fair enough.
We've interfered far too much already. And nothing goes to plan with the wolves. It must be done. I'm only half listening, coasting on the waves of soothing, empty space. If this is how the drugs make you feel, I'm pretty into it.
Mm-hmm.
The more we interfere, the harder it will be to predict anything. There is no other choice. The voice feelings cease at that point, and I continue to ripple on the waves of the universe. And that's when I notice something appearing in the center of my infinite space.
There he is. Space Dragon Daddy. There he is.
I've seen this thing before, I think. Dreams that had fled my mind the moment I had woken up suddenly come flooding back. I focus on this being, this creature that's been following me since I was abducted. He looms there, staring at me, even though I'm elsewhere, everywhere at once. The silence goes on for a while, or maybe not. I still don't have any sense of time. This is until the creature speaks. I forget who voiced them.
I mean, I don't think I did.
Okay.
I thought you read for him.
Marco. The voice is deep and masculine, rumbling through my being.
Rumbling.
I wait a moment, and then try to acknowledge him, made difficult by the fact that I don't have a mouth to speak with. If you wish to communicate, then do so. I can hear you. What? I try to think the words to him, but it's slowly and clumsily in my mind, and I just wish that I could talk. There's a rumbling of amusement through the air. If you desire a body, simply will it to be. The loss of self is a disturbing feeling for you creatures, I know. what he's saying doesn't make all that much sense, but I try anyway. And just like that, I feel my being starting to pull together. I start to materialize right in front of the creature, and I see my hands in front of me again. When I look down, I see my body, naked. As soon as I see that, I feel a shock of embarrassment, and my robe suddenly appears on my body. I still don't feel right, like I'm still not in this body that I see. Still, it does feel better, and I'm able to open my mouth. What is this? My mouth feeling strange and rubbery, and at the same time, it feels like cotton is coating the inside. This is... For the first time, the creature seems unsure of what he said. Well, it's a bit complicated to explain, but it's simply a space where you and I might be able to communicate peacefully. That's not really an answer. No, but if I were to explain it in depth, I would waste the small amount of time we have together and confuse you even further. I try to stay focused, wanting to know as much about this guy as I can before the drugs wear off. You're a parent? The rumbling laughter tickles at the edge of my existence again. No, definitely not. I am a monitor.
Oh.
A monitor? Icy fear trickles down my imagined spine as I realize that this is all what this all might mean. The monitor quickly holds up a paw. No, don't worry. You're not in trouble. I watch him cautiously, as if he's only lulling me into a false sense of security before annihilating me on the spot. Again, that feeling of amusement. Now that would be impossible to do here. I try to keep my thoughts focused. What about Amicus? Is he in trouble? No. He only did what he had planned to... what we had planned for him to do. Planned? There was a pause, as if the monitor is gathering his thoughts. No, I'm simply receiving instructions. From? The parents. I stare at him. They're talking to you? Yes. About you, and what I can and cannot tell you. Why don't they just talk to me then? Because they cannot. Direct communication is impossible. Then how... I was specifically designed to be a bridge between your, let's say, dimension and theirs. I don't really know what to think of that, but I could get the feeling that I shouldn't be distracted by these things right now. That would be wise. So, what do you mean, planned? The parents set Amicus up somehow? Your abduction and introduction to the Wolven Empire was meant to happen. Why? And another slight pause. The wolves could single-handedly undo the Galaxia, but you can change that. I frown, feeling some anxiety slip through the drug-induced calm. What? How? The wolves are a stubborn sibling. Possibly a mistake made at the very beginning, but the parents can still see the correct path and destination. See? Can they see the future? I can see the future!
I can see the future.
I'm really feeling it.
Oh. What if we called Marco Shulk instead? Restart the playthrough and just call him Shulk?
No, Shulk is so much smarter than this.
Is he?
Yeah, Shulk's a good boy.
I don't know much about Shulk.
He's a bit generic, but he's a good lad.
Okay, that's good at least.
He's good, you know. What a bunch of jokers.
It's Rhine time.
You can't spell rainbow without Rhine.
God.
Ouch, my rifle's scorching hot.
So terrible. The greatest hits, if you will.
So good.
Just rattling off the greatest hits. Oh, when are you going to play Xeno for the channel?
When I get a new Switch.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
Why don't
right.
you just play your Wii U?
Because I have to get a new nunchuck.
For the Wii U?
Well, yeah, it's a Wii game.
Oh, true. Well, you have what was it? Chronicles X is for the Wii U.
Yeah, but I don't like that game.
You only put like 300 hours in it.
Yeah, casually.
As you do with
You know how it is.
I mean, you have put about just as many hours into Dark Souls.
I put more hours in the Dark Souls.
And you hate.
I've done like.
Wait, which ones have you played? You played 1. You played Bloodborne.
Those are the only 2 I finished.
Okay. Did you play 2?
I've played like 50 hours of 2, and it was so bad that I just didn't.
50 hours.
Yeah, I played like 50 hours of 2, and I was like, man, this is so bad, I can't even
And
finish
then
it.
finally, after 50 hours, pulled the plug.
I pulled that devil trigger, as it were.
Bang, bang, bang.
Okay, that song's a banger, though.
No, it's really good. When are you gonna play DMC 5?
You buy it.
Oh no, I don't have it. I was borrowing it.
Yeah, that's right.
Nils has it. We have so many more video games now that we've have both of our games in this house.
Oh no, that's bad.
If you want to play 5, you can play 5.
No. Can they see the future or something?
In a way, yes. Their minds exist in many times at once.
I'm starting to become lost suddenly, and I begin to feel like a primitive life form, incapable of understanding this ancient alien monolith before me.
Do not feel that way. You yourself may not understand, but your species as a whole is more than capable.
My mind automatically thinks back to how we were abandoned by the wolves, by maybe even the jackals too.
You were abandoned by all the siblings.
For a single moment, multiple images of several different creatures crossed my mind. A bear, a wolf, a jackal, a lion, a ram. They're all recognizable, but what they were wear is recognizable too, reminding me of several different cultures on Earth. The images finally stop on a tiger in a flowing dress, which with intricate designs and patterns, and what looks like a sari draped over her shoulder.
Asari is kind of the dresses that they wear in India.
Oh, okay. As the image fades from my mind, somehow I know immediately that it's Mira.
Yes, we reigned in the wolves once before with the help of the Hindos, but it lasted for a far shorter period of time than we had foreseen. That's why we've returned to you, to play her ancient role.
But we're not part of the Galaxia. Everyone failed to uplift us. So isn't something wrong with us? Another pause.
In a way, yes. But after the attempts, after all of the parents realized that humans would factor into the Galaxia later. Now.
All? Aren't the parents competing with each other? This time I only get silence in response. I wonder if he's just been told that he can't tell me that. So, what am I supposed to do? What do you want with me? The answer this time is immediate.
Restore Amicus to his rightful place on the throne.
I wait. But there isn't any other explanation. And how do I do that? Silence. Why me? More silence. Fuck you. More silence. I blow out air in frustration, or try to, since nothing comes out. Why can't you all just tell me what to do? You brought me here, didn't you? Just tell me. Nothing. I'm just about to give up and wait out the trip when the monitor begins to speaking again.
Interference often leads to
destabilization.
Destabilization.
Look, sometimes words are just hard to pronounce.
They're big and long.
I know the word.
Yeah.
I know what it is. I know what it means. I just can't pronounce it.
That's fair. It's more than fair. I get it.
Of the events that
should follow, the Galaxia must develop and learn in its own way.
Except for now, right? This is interfering, isn't it?
except for in various instances where the children and siblings stray too far off course.
This time, I'm the one left unsure of what to say. I'd always seen the parents as all-knowing beings with only good intentions for their children, but now... how do I know they can even be trusted? What I do know is that the monitor is apparently able to hear all my thoughts, so he definitely heard that. Still, he doesn't say anything, but regarding me silently. So, I guess you can't tell me what the purpose of all of this is, then. The Galaxia as a whole.
That knowledge has not been earned by the sapients yet.
My mistrust grows. Well, can you give me something, anything, that might help me with getting Amicus out of the dungeon? If I'm straying off course, then tell me how to get back on it. The Monitor pauses for a moment, as if getting more information from the parents.
Watch the cat.
The cat? Alexio? I wait, but again I get silence. I shake my head. If the parent really are all-knowing and all-powerful, then why can't they just tell me?
We are neither of these things, hence why we must be careful.
I just stand there, unsure of what else to do. I look around. Is Cassius alright?
The false emperor? Yes, he's somewhere around here.
The Monitor looks around dismissively. Did he hear us?
No, he's too busy panicking. A side effect of being a coward imposter.
Dang.
I frown, feeling that's a bit harsh, even on someone like Cassius. Can you help him and maybe bring him here? I get a feeling from the Monitor that I can only describe as an annoyed sigh.
I suppose.
A few moments pass before I start to see something appear next to me. Look, there he is! The unmistakable shape of Cassius materializes, frightened and shaking. He immediately sees me. Marco! Where are we? What happened? Are you... And then he sees the Monitor. He jumps behind me, is shielding himself from the creature. The demon! Help me! I get that feeling of amusement from the dragon creature again, and I frown. Have you been scaring him? I get the feeling of a shrug from the creature.
If he's scared, that's his own choice.
And the parents are okay with you doing that?
Possibly not, but the White Wolf means little to them.
What? That seems to get Cassius' attention, and he pokes his head around my side to glare at the Monitor.
I don't think that's correct. I don't think that's right.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure. Whoopsie daisy. They both start with C, so, I get it. Coding is hard. It's fine. But I don't think that's right.
What, you don't think Kato is here?
I don't think he just is here claiming that he's the Emperor to a Monitor. But, whatever.
Okay. Excuse me, but I am the Emperor.
No, you're not.
I frown, the scene growing more and more surreal before me. Excuse me? Cassius seems unable to think of anything else to say. And just as I'm about to step between the two of them, I find myself unable to hold my consciousness together any longer, and I begin to drift off.
The most inconvenient time, Marco. Are you kidding me?
Right.
Fucking trash.
What a loser.
Like, actually, what a loser. Fuck that guy.
Well, after 10 minutes of reading, we'll stop, as per usual.
10 minutes? We read for more than 10 minutes.
Probably.
I mean, maybe.
It's fine. They love it.
They love it. They love hearing my roller skating story. And
I was hoping you would say something on par with, John going, so I was roller skating and had to shit. And
no, not quite, no.
And I had to skate off into the woods.
I have not had an experience quite like that yet.
I've never had That's insane to me that someone could have an experience like that.
Yeah, right.
I don't understand.
I don't know. I mean, I piss in my van like all the time, like into various receptacles, but
Yeah.
that's kind of at work, and that's kind of all that I have. That's my like only option most of the time.
Yeah, but that's pissing. That's different.
Yeah, no, I would never poop in my van. But apparently, so work gives us a cooler. Apparently, like one of the tall coolers.
Oh, yeah,
apparently,
totally.
people have shit in them before when they need to, like in the back of the van, which is wild to me.
No.
I couldn't fathom it.
Oh, you have to empty it and clean it.
You really do, unless you don't, in which case, you are the worst kind of person in the world.
Oh God, it's we'll see you around, everyone.